Hello everyone. Hello. So today I'm gonna talk about why did ancient Egyptians worship cat? So many animals were beloved in ancient Egyptian culture, but no creature was as revered as the cat. And they represented many important characteristics and sacred values that the ancient Egyptians held dear. They were helpful hunters and adored members of Egyptian family. Some were even adorned with the jewels and gold emblems of royalty. So, let's delve into the eternal questions. Why did ancient Egyptians worship cat? So, cat kept food safe from pests. Before cat assumed a sacred role, ancient Egyptians recognized a more practical potential for them. Early on, people noticed that feral cats preyed upon pests such as rodents that ruined crops that were vital to feeding the population of a mainly agrarian society. They also went after venomous snakes and scorpions that threaten humans. And over time, cats and people interacted more regularly and their relationship became mutually beneficial. Cats were provided with food and shelter, and the two species hunted alongside each other. Eventually, the cats stayed in family homes. There, they produced kittens, were fed, and developed differentiated traits through breeding programs. Probably they acquired names. They had become domesticated. But how did they become divine? At first, cats were not worshipped as God per se, but as vessels for them. The ancient Egyptians believed that cats were chosen to be inhabited by gods, and that some of the divinities even adopted their likenesses. For example, Bastet, also called Bas, was the daughter of Ra, the sun god. As early as the second dynasty, 2890 before Christ, Bas was worshipped as the goddess of protection and associated with the home, domesticity, women's secrets, fertility, and childbirth. She was a key goddess in the Egyptian pantheon and was originally symbolized by a lion. Later, she was depicted as a human body with a cat head, and it was believed that she could turn into a cat whenever she pleased. And during times of fertility, such as harvest and childbirth, Egyptian women and men would wear amulets featuring images of Bas in the hope of channeling some divine feminine energy. Some important was Bas that a city arose in her honor, Bubastis, and which translates to House of Bas. She was the subject of numerous paintings, sculpture, architectural monuments, and other displays that were created in her honor. And as anyone who spent a little quality time with a cat knows, their dual nature is among their most notable traits. They can be aggressive towards outsiders, but protective and gentle toward their offsprings and their human companions. The ancient Egyptians recognized their protectiveness and maternal instincts too, and cats were commonly portrayed in arts with many kittens, representing their maternal natures and the fertility of the domesticated cats. This characteristic was also associated with Bast, the goddess of protection, who was seen as a model for Egyptian women. Women who helped healthy children and took care of their families were honored. They were seen as being free from the sins of the world. Wow. Cats were also thought to be protectors of the underworld, as was Bas. She was also thought to fend off contagious disease and evil spirits, which again connects her symbolically to cats who were valued for killing rats and mice, carriers of disease and pestilence. And yeah, the cat culture continued for centuries until 30 Anno Domini when Egypt became a part of the Roman Empire. Several pagan rituals were banned by the Romans in the following centuries. Thus cat worshipping and religions go apart, and since then, the worship of cats has been declining. And yeah, I think that's all my presentation for today. Thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Bye.